name is Blair. Today this is part 2 of how to become a bodybuilder. And basically what I'm going to be doing is giving you the basic information on how to get started on bodybuilding. Okay? So, first of all, step 1 is you got to decide whether or not you want to be in bodybuilding. I mean, look at your body. Some people, you might go to the gym and somebody says, hey, you got a nice body, you should be in bodybuilding. But when you go to those competitions, you go backstage and you see what people who really work hard on their bodies look like, and you got to go against them. It's pretty embarrassing. So, know what you look like. If you don't look like you should be in bodybuilding, you might want to wait a little while. Don't just jump on stage. It'd be very embarrassing. Okay? Now, number 2, go to a bodybuilding tournament. The first thing I ever done before I got into bodybuilding, I went to the tournament. I see how, what they look like on stage, how they perform on stage, the different routines. There's an atmosphere of bodybuilding. I snuck backstage and I, seen how the bodybuilders react with one another. It's a whole, there's a lot to it other than just jumping on stage and showing your body. There's poses that you got to know. There's a lot of information that you got to know. So go to a bodybuilding tournament, see how it operates, and then make the decision on whether or not you want to pursue bodybuilding. All right. Number 3, exercise. Now, there are basic exercises that you do. You should know you don't work the same body part, the day after. You want to give time in between on body parts. I'm not here to tell you certain exercises to do, but you need to get a good exercise program and you need to stick with it. Okay? Number 4, diet. Diet is very important. In natural bodybuilding, it's not so much how big you are, but how cut you can get and how ripped you can get. You got to have some muscle, but it's all about how toned and how proportionate you can be. So we're not the big, huge IFBB, Ronald Coleman's on stage. We're the natural bodybuilders, and it's a big difference. So a diet is very important to how you look on stage. Number 5, posing suit. Now, there are different kinds of posing suits. There's lots of different colors, and you need to pick a color that fits your skin tone. Usually, the darker the color, your color, the lighter the suit. It makes it look better. But all you really have to do is just go to any bodybuilding website and look, pull up competitive wear, and it'll tell you certain colors that go with your certain body tone. Okay. You have to have the right color. Number 7, tanning. Tanning is very important. It doesn't matter how dark you are. I also tan, and it's kind of funny. Sometimes I go to call for a tanning appointment, and they see this big black guy show up, and they're wondering, what's going on here? Is he trying to look purple? What is it? But no, everybody bodybuilds. You can be the color of my shirt. Everybody tans, and so you need to have a nice dark tan. Is what's going to look good on stage, especially after you get your oil on there. It really stands out, especially with the lighting. So your color is very important. You don't want to be real pale on stage. It does not look right. No matter how much bronzer you put on, you can tell if that person's skin color is just not on. Okay? Number 8, shaving. You got to shave. You got to shave everything. Ain't nothing worse than stepping on stage and looking like you got buckwheat in the leg lock. You got to shave it all. Your back, your arms, your legs, your face. You got to keep your hair tight. They're looking from head to toe. I know most women, you don't have to tell them to get a pedicure. And there's some guys I see go out there on stage and, look like they kick bowling balls for a living. They got toenails that can chop a tree down if they kicked it. You can't do that. You gotta, the toes gotta be right, okay? I know it's kind of funny, but it's true. You can't have hammer time on the feet. All right. Now Number 9, posing. Now, this is very important. And later on in one of my other bodybuilding part 3, I'll show you some of the how I pose during the off season. But it's very important to pose as much as possible. Posing is like a diamond. It's like from a person that doesn't pose, it's like an uncut diamond. But a person that poses a lot is like a cut diamond. That what gives you the shape. So it's very important to pose for maybe an hour a day. Just get in the mirror. You know, there are certain, it gets kind of boring, but what I usually do is I play music while I pose, and it makes time go by faster, and it makes it not so boring. So posing, very important. It gives you that tone tight look. Number 10, no argumentatory poses. In bodybuilding part 1, I went through all the various posings: the front double bicep, the front lat spread, the side chest, the side tricep, the back double bicep, the back lat spread. You do the other side with the side tricep, the side chest. You got your ab and thigh, and you got your most muscular. So you're going to have to know all those poses. Those are the mandatory poses that everyone has to know. So you have to go over them and over them again and again. And it's good to go to websites where people are posing, because you need to, the poses have to be done right. I mean, if you hit the pose wrong, it throws off the whole form of what you're trying to do. It doesn't look right. So you have to pose, and you have to pose right. Another thing, at the shows you have a nighttime. At the night show, you do a posing routine to music. So it's important to pick a music that is, if you're a first-time competitor, you want to pick something that a lot of people know, something that's popular, something that is upbeat. For a first-time poser, I wouldn't pick something slow, especially if you don't have a really awesome physique. It's best to pick something fast, so people, they'll kind of be more into the music than looking so much at your physique, and it goes a long way. Okay. And that's basically it. In competitive bodybuilding, it's not like they're looking for the huge, monstrous looking guys or women. You just got to be tight. You gotta work hard just like everyone else. In my next episode, I'm going to give you some tips on natural bodybuilding supplements that I myself take and that I personally know work best for me. So I will see you in part